And it's got onions and cremini mushrooms. And that's this. And the rice there, it's got some French butter in it with the cremini mushrooms and some rosemary. So,
and we have the Welch's passion fruit
yummy
juice.
So yummy. So, I brought a big old spoon to serve it up. Because I wanted that to fall, but I wanted it to fall in the thing that fell on the table. We do see some rice. Get a little more. Like that. Now, serve up this. Move the juice out the way. For my meat. Just so y'all know, my hands are clean. Wash them with some good old antibacterial dial. It's like a green color. It smells wonderful.
That's really good.
Trying to cut that one all the way through. That's fine.
What's the broth you used?
A wash with the seasoning.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I did put a little rice wine vinegar in it.
Oh, that's that. That's the flavor that I'm.
Yeah, I put a little bit of that in there. A little soy sauce.
Okay.
Olive oil. Then I put French butter on top of the 3 packs on top of the steak. Y'all, I season this with Tony's. If y'all know what Tony's is, that Creole seasoning. I seasoned it with Tony's, ginger, turmeric, cumin, and black pepper. I didn't use no regular salt because Tony's has salt in it, so you know.
Yeah, it doesn't need any.
Yeah, so that with the addition of the soy sauce, you know, there is no more, salt added. I mean, it's a tiny bit that was in the rice that blanched the broccoli and that boiled the rice, but it was just a little bit, just to give it a little, There was a tiny bit added to the mushrooms just to draw some of that moisture, because mushrooms are like a sponge.
That's a cumin that I've been smelling. I really like that flavor.
My phone freezes. I don't know what's wrong with it, but I do apologize. It'll be better when we got our camera. Sorry. Excuse me, I know my glasses broken. Y'all probably like, what could possibly be on that can make your vision more bad than it already is because they so janky. But still, when it's a new spot on there, I noticed it. Through the crack and whatever, I noticed the new spot. So I had to. That's better. Excuse me for 1 second. I'll put my foot in this. That juice is amazing.
Goes really well with the flavor.
Yeah.
This has a little bit of an Indian vibe to it.
Yeah. I read that. That cumin is used in a lot of Indian cooking. I never would have guessed that. I knew Mexicans use, a lot of cumin. I never thought Indian people used a lot of it, but that's what they say on the internet.
I grew up eating Mexican food. I very rarely had Indian, so I'm like, really familiar with it in Mexican food.
Yeah.
I don't think I had Indian food until I was 35, and that's really sad.
Aside from me making a recipe using like Indian flavors, I don't think I've ever had it.
We're gonna have to fix that.
Yes.
The favorite Indian place is almost 2 hours away, though. So we might have to make a special trip with it.
Yes. Because one more piece of meat. Bacon and a few of them other things. That should be fine. That should be Gucci.
debated for a while whether to put any of that broth on it or not, because the rice is so good all by itself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. One is because it's jasmine rice, which I love, and two, I boiled it. It was boiling a bag rice, y'all. Success rice, yeah. I boiled it in the water that I used for the broccoli, which I put a tiny bit of salt and some garlic powder and some minced garlic. And I let the broccoli boil in that. Then I said, I'm not dumping all that flavor out. I'm going to put the jasmine rice in there and let it boil. Mm-hmm.
That's what I was seeing when the rice was boiling. I thought the bags first, but it was just the garlic and salt.
Oh, excuse me. Excusamente. And for people who don't eat vegetables, I can understand not eating certain vegetables. Because there are certain vegetables I don't eat. But to not eat them at all,
Seasoned broccoli is a world away from steamed or fresh broccoli.
oh no.
It is so good.
I like broccoli in all forms,
Yeah.
except how my mom used to cook it, because I don't know how. And my mama was a great cook. But how you kill a vegetable?
That's how my
Her
parents
broccoli
did it
used to
when
be
we were
like mush.
kids. Yeah, that's how my parents did it.
Yeah. Mama's broccoli used to be like mush. Now,
I'd rather them be slightly crunchy still than mushy.
exactly. Now mine still have a little bite to it. Mine be al dente, as the Italians would say. But another thing, I know another person that makes broccoli really good. My friend, who's more like sister, my friend Tree, her broccoli is so good. Oh, excuse me, and I love her broccoli and cheese. Oh my god. Like she can cook. Like, yeah. So, you know, some people out here in the world that can't cook, baby. I ain't one of them people. He ain't one of them people.
No, but I'm retired now. You're so good at cooking that I haven't. Have I cooked at all?
Yes. Mm-hmm. You have. You can cook anytime you want to.
Oh, there's some recipes I wanted to do again.
Mm-hmm.
I just like letting you do it because it's always new and interesting.
Yeah, I like to keep it different. Because growing up in my household, my daddy, God rest his soul, love him dearly, but he was simple. And my mama could be simple sometimes, but she wasn't as simple as him, except when it came to seasonings, because she was a salt, pepper, and garlic powder girl. I like to expand my horizons when it comes to seasoning, and if I don't like something, I won't use it again. Or I might try it on something else just to see if maybe, give it a second try. What's more juice?
I'm so stuffed. I actually managed to eat everything on my plate this time, man.
Yeah, I'm stuffed. Not fully, but once I finish that juice. But I'm done with what's on the plate.
Oh man.
Ladies and gents, this is how you keep them. You gotta feed them good. And there are other things you can do too, but we're trying to keep this on the PG scale.
Yeah, guess I gotta start cooking. Make sure I keep you too.
I ain't worried about that because I'm gonna eat regardless. So he don't have to cook. I'm fine with that. I mean, he can. I'm not opposed to it because he's cooked before and it was good. So I'm not opposed to it at all. But I just feel like that's what I'm supposed to do.
I'm just enjoying you changing things up. So I try new recipes, but a lot of times, especially after coming home from work, I just do the same thing.
Now I had got like that too. Now y'all, I only had my own place once, and that was the house I grew up in. I had it for a while after my mama passed, but had to let it go. But when I started working, like, a lot of times if I did cook something, I would come home and cook the same thing. And a lot of times it was frozen. Not that I didn't have real food in my refrigerator, it's just that when you work, sometimes you just don't feel like it. Now, there were times where I came home and I felt like it, and I would get in the kitchen and burn. Okay? Because I can do that. But, you know, it's all how you feeling. Y'all ain't never had, excuse me, Welch's passion fruit.
This is good.
Baby. That stuff bangs. And when our subscribers get up there, Welch's, if you want to sponsor, I wouldn't be mad at you. As a matter of fact, I welcome it. Because I drink all Welch's. And Welch's grape, 100% is the best. Hands down. But all they blended juices, I don't even mind if they're from concentrate, the blended juices. They're so good. So flavorful. So sweet. So yummy. So good. Okay.
What are you doing? He's licking the cup while I'm trying to drink.
Oh, he thinks he getting some, see? Now, and don't drag us for that, but yes. Those are our babies. We don't have children. The fur babies are our children. Thank you kindly. So when we eat, they think they supposed to eat. And sometimes they try to get it before we can get to it.
Yep.
That's why we got to keep aluminum foil and stuff, because they'll be all in. No, well, the dog might not, but the one cat won't, but the boy cat, Riley, yeah, he'll try to be all up in it. That's why we got to monitor, because he's a naughty kitty.
Oh, he got into something.
See?
He's sat behind us, but he's got like dust all over his face.
He done been in something. See? Naughty kitty. It's a little thing over there. Yeah. But you know, cause he acts.
Who does?
Right.
Oh.
I don't know what it is. It's like
it's demanding.
And most people probably would say, "Is he fixed?" Yes, he is. He's fixed. And his sister's fixed. She just recently got fixed. So he's been fixed for a while. His sister's fixed. And, you know, she used to be alone, and now she's becoming slightly needy. But it's fine, because even when she's needy, she will sit right by you, not be all up in your grill. She might be for like a few minutes. But then she'll move over and be on the spot and be chill. Him, he got to be up in your grill. He got to, like this. We be like, you gone somewhere? It's crazy. But yeah, those are our children. Yeah, he says that.
He's an obnoxious kitty, but he's good.
Yes. With all capital letters, obnoxious. I love him. I love him just as much as I love this man sitting next to him. He just, you know, we need the cat whisperer to come in and see what's going on here. I know we done eating y'all, but I just felt I'd talk for a minute. I like to ramble sometimes. If you go to any of my other videos where I'm talking, I ramble. Just who I am.
She's really convinced that if he keeps trying, he'll get some.
Oh, he gonna get some. We're gonna get him some in just a minute. Well, not none of this. But whatever the scraps was, he can have. He'll get those in a minute. But y'all, we finna sign out because I'm about to go lay back down. And look like my good Judy hit me up, so I need to hit her up. And I'm going to watch some I Love Lucy and Doc McStuffins. Deuces.